All right, let's try leaving here a second time. Yes, I've already done it once. 10:50 on the Saturn clock, which means 10:55 in the real world, I think. Yeah, it's taking me a bit longer than normal to get out of here. Went into the break room, had to go to the bathroom, so there's that. Grabbed my groceries. Cause I went to the Circle K on my break. I was gonna go to Fry's and get some actual groceries plus the cats need wet food, but it took me so damn long to mess with the WorkWhile app on 2 different phones to get my shifts reserved for Friday and Saturday night that I just didn't have time to go after that was done. In fact, I was kind of pushing the time envelope going over to Circle K, but I was hoping I could get in on that special they had going on that I got in on Saturday night twice. Well, once on Saturday night, once on Sunday morning, of 2 20-ounce Mountain Dews for $1 each. Yeah, that deal was very short-lived because not going on anymore. But yeah, I got a slice of banana bread and a wrap, which spent way too much, but whatever, EBT card. And 2 for $4, 20-ounce Pepsis. Yeah, I figured I'd had enough Mountain Dew. I got, or not Pepsis, I'm sorry, I got Coke. I think it was actually 2 for $3 for Pepsi, but yeah, not feeling Pepsi. Rather, I was really craving a Coca-Cola. It happens every now and then. So, anyway, I didn't have time to eat the wrap, so I had the wrap, a 20-ounce bottle of Coke, and then about a half-drank 20-ounce bottle of Coke. Sitting in the break room fridge, I grabbed the wrong damn bag. I'm rolling off my car and reaching in the bag to drink the rest of that unfinished 20-ounce bottle of Coke. I pull out a little thing of crackers. I'm just like, ooh, oh damn, I grabbed the wrong bag. I know how much it pisses me off when people steal my food out of that fridge. So I doubled back, put that bag where I thought I found it, and grabbed my own bag. And I need to be more damn careful. Because it was pretty obvious which bag was mine. I just wasn't really paying attention. Also, on the way out, while I was, oh shit, there was something else I wanted out of there. But you know what? I'm already on the freeway, so it's just gonna have to wait for another day. Damn. My last walk across from PC, where I dropped off that Nissan Rogue, over to the Hertz check-in line, where I got that last vehicle that was an F-stop. Gal whose name I can't remember. Oh, and I really like her too. It's the woman who's helped me twice by driving me around and actually helping me with my work when she wasn't busy. That's not normal for a Hertz employee, so that was just awesome, and I love her for that, and damned if I can remember her name. Before I walked over to her, I walked by the electric reserved area, and I saw that they had what they call their EV Education Center, which is a table with some flyers and some signs and stuff on it. But they had not only the flyer that's supposed to go out in every EV, which I've seen, but I've never taken one home. And then they had 3 other full-color information flyers. One about the Polestar 2, one about Tesla, which probably covers the Model 3 and the Model Y. I didn't really look close at it. And then one for the Kia EV6. It didn't look like it included any information about the Niro. I think these guys are going to walk right in front of me even though I got the green light. That's generally how street people do. Homeless guy rolling with a chick. I'm I'm going home to nothingness. And granted, I probably could have maybe pushed Priscilla into let me stay the night with her tonight, but she didn't seem interested in me staying the night with her tonight. She's asking about tomorrow night. Yeah, deal with tomorrow night. I'm more concerned about tonight. She was in my bed on Saturday afternoon and didn't take care of me then. And as soon as I started to feel on her butt, that was her cue to leave. So, yeah, not too excited about staying the night with her whatsoever. Anyway, I had all 4 of those flyers, and I left them in that damn car in the oil change PM line. And I was telling myself I was going to grab it on the way back out, and I just completely forgot. I did find a box to put the recycling in because I was worried that that one bottle that oozed snot on me might ooze more snot on me, and that was so disgusting I nearly vomited. So didn't want that to happen again. And of course I could have just left it there, but I'm trying to recycle as much as I can. I'm thinking most everything dumped out of it already. By the time I get around to crushing it and throwing it in the box, it'll hopefully be all dry. And I gotta figure out what the hell I did with my storage keys. I was looking for them last night. Couldn't find them. I'm sure they haven't disappeared too far. But yeah, I need to make some time to go to my storage, crush recycling, and cash in recycling. Probably not this week. It's Easter, or not Easter week, Thanksgiving week. I don't know, one of those holidays I don't celebrate anymore. Thanksgiving week. So probably not a good week to try to cash in my recycling. Part of me just wants to go home, but after tonight, man, I just feel like I could really use a beer and some karaoke to get that shit out of my system. Since I'm not going to be singing Friday or Saturday nights, the working factor, I think I'm going to head over to the Dirty Drummer. I'll be shocked if Priscilla is there. She's back to working again, although she said she's off on Thursday. Of course she's off on Thursday. I don't know that I specifically feel like singing anything in particular, but I do feel like singing, and I do also feel like a beer. So when I was rolling around with Steve and Keontae after the first barfing episode, before the second barfing episode, and I forget if Keontae was driving or if Steve was driving. When Keontae's driving, Steve sure don't like to get out and do nothing. So this particular vehicle, though, I was eager to get out and do it for 2 reasons. One, it was a Kia EV6, and oh my God, I just love driving Kia EV6s. But reason number 2, on the side of the window, it said repo. And usually when I see an EV that says repo on it, it's because somebody was using it, renting it, to use it as a rideshare vehicle. And was doing other app type work, probably food delivery, what have you. And wasn't able to keep up with their car payments. To be fair, rental car rates to do those kind of apps is just nonsensical. Says the guy that used to occasionally rent a car to do mine. But I never did it for extended periods. It was just while my car was in the shop, so I could keep working on busy days. But some people get in these rental cars, and Kia EV6s is one of the ones I like to use for it. And they'll just work for months on end trying to work in the app and make enough money. And I did see an episode of Caleb Hammer where he was doing a financial audit and somebody was kind of living like that. And it's ridiculous how much money that guy was putting into car rental and then weekend hotel rooms so that he could work rideshare and food delivery apps. Anyway, if it's on our lot as a repo, it means that that person just couldn't keep up on their rent payments and they repoed the car. And when they repo the car, these people don't get a chance to take their stuff out. And yeah, I got some goodies out of that car, as I expected I would. Got another charging cable. I had 2 charging cables the other day, yesterday, so I got another one today. This one going from USB-C to Lightning. Got this really awesome windshield phone mount that happens to be the exact same make and model as the one that I'm using on my phone right now. So I know how good that one is. I'm pretty stoked about it. Also got another unused Uber sticker. So those are always fun when I can score them. I mean, I kind of had a suspicion the guy was using the vehicle for rideshare, but that pretty much confirmed it. And the best thing that I got out of that car, and this is a hell of a come up, and this would be the sort of thing that if I found it in another car, I would turn it into the lost and found. But the fact that it was in a repo car, yeah, that guy's not asking for this shit back, because he owes clearly so much money to Hertz. He's not contacting Hertz for nothing. But a rather nice pair of Apple AirPods, which connected immediately without issue to my phone. So that was to my iPhone. That was pretty cool. And I like the sound of them. To be honest, they don't seem to sound notably better than my $5 earbuds that I got from Goodwill a year and a half ago up in Portland. But I'm sure there's some perks to using AirPods with an iPod that you don't get just using any other Bluetooth earbuds. And certainly the connection process was a little easier, and I had some interesting pop-ups I've never seen before, since it was actually an Apple product pairing with another Apple product. Which means I can probably pair up the other earbuds with Obama Phone 3, and then it'll be real easy to just grab whichever pair I want to use with whichever phone. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to manage that, to be honest, but I'm pretty stoked about the AirPods. I also found a really nice pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, since I absolutely can't handle wearing glasses because the feeling of things touching my nose and my ear is just way too much for my ASD. And also the edges of the glasses and my peripheral vision just drives me nuts. I've just never been able to wear glasses, sunglasses or otherwise. So yeah, I mean, they're nice Ray-Bans. I probably flip them on eBay, but I figured I'd be a nice guy and give them to Keontae. They looked like the kind of glasses he would wear, and he seemed pretty happy about them. And mentioned it in the text to Priscilla. That was kind of why I stopped texting Priscilla. I mentioned it in the text to Priscilla, and that I had given them to Keontae, and her response to that was, "Oh, I could have used them." Yeah, well, I could have used a blowjob this weekend, and we all know how that worked.